Thank you, ma'am. I would now request our guest of honor, Honorable Mr. Justice Suraj Govindaraj, Judge, High Court of Karnataka, to address the gathering. Few words, sir.
Now, all of you know this is not part of the deal. So, I am not ready with any speech or anything to speak, but it's been an interesting day today, interacting with all of you. A lot of questions that you had were mind-provoking. We hope we have answered many of your questions. There's one aspect that did not come up and I could not speak of, but now I would like to mention that aspect. As regards the time when you can become a judge or when you can think of becoming a civil judge. One of the issues is that when you are deciding matters, you are deciding somebody's life, fate, property, etc. As a magistrate, as a munsif, you are deciding something on the property of the person. If not for the life, the property is the next most important thing. Money is the next most important thing. Otherwise, it's the relationship, if it's a family matters, which is the next most important thing. For that, it is better that you take 3 years or 4 years at least to practice, interact with clients, interact with seniors, appear before courts, deal with matters, understand the matters, then see how the effect is. It's only when you sit across a client and listen to the client to understand what the problem that client faces, that you can be able to put yourself, though you can't identify with the client. The lawyer should never identify with the client is what we are told, and normally that is what happens. But your empathy to the client will always be there. It is only when you sit across the client and talk to the client, get to know their difficulties, that you would be in a position to understand what is the problem being faced. That is what would help you to decide in a court of law as and when you are appointed as a civil judge in a proper manner. Otherwise, it would be without any temperament, tempered with mercy, as Justice Shyam spoke in the morning and Justice Abhay Srinivas spoke in the morning. It is required of the judge to have empathy, to do justice. For that person to do it, like, let me put it this way. When you go to a hospital, you go to the young lawyer, young doctor, or you go to the head of the department? Why? So you need to get that experience to become a judge. Then you will be in a better position. Then all your questions that you asked, many of the questions, that will I be making a mistake? How do I decide? Will I be doing the right thing? Can I decide this? My decision, will it have an effect on some? These are some of the questions that you asked. So if you are, it's not that 3 years will put an end to it, those doubts will still persist, but at least it will be more tempered. You will know what is happening in life, what is happening in the world outside. You will know the men and material. That is what the substance of the judging is, to know the men and material. If you know that, you will be a better judge. So don't be in a hurry. Life won't go away. As I just mentioned some time back, you have just finished your 1/4 of your life, 3/4 of your life is there. You may choose to be a lawyer, then choose, no, lawyer is not my cup of tea. I want to change my profession, my field of practice. Please do what you think is right, what you want to do what you love, as I said. You may need to kiss many frogs before you find your prince, but you have to kiss those frogs. Otherwise, you will not find your prince. So do it. It is not only for the girls, for the princes, also for the boys here. Just chill, do well, be truthful to what you do, and do what you do well. Okay? All the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for your impromptu address to the gathering.